All right. What up, Tycoons? Super excited for today's video. Going to give you another market update intraday here. I'm going to go over all the signals like these right here, that bearish divergence. There was even a head and shoulders pattern, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Lots of signals. Okay, we've been making money on the upside. And throughout these videos, I told you, I have some shorter dated calls that I'm looking to ride. And slowly I was adding more to some put positions, betting that the market would go down. We got the rug pull. Okay. 2022 has been the year of the rug pull. All right. So I'll go ahead and break down all of those signals. Let's take a look at the Discord today and, killing it. Okay. Absolutely killing it, guys. 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. You're seeing everyone posting their profits. $23,000 right there. We got members paying themselves. Okay. Because it's very important to pay yourself when you're making money. All right. You don't want to just let those profits burn away and go away. We got 27 grand right here. Amazing stuff. All right. So if you're not a member of the Discord, the link is in the description. Use code Zachly, like the channel name, ZachlyTrades. You'll get yourself a discount on the membership. Okay. So let's break it down. All right. Now, previously in my last videos, I've been emphasizing, okay, and in the Discord, emphasizing these volume gaps. All right. Volume gaps are going to do two things. It's going to establish one, either a wall where you're not going to be able to get past those levels because the volume by price isn't there. Okay. When I speak of the volume gaps, I'm looking over here. Right. I'm not looking at the volume by time. I'm looking at the volume by price. Volume by price is really going to help and elevate your game and give you the edge that you need in the market. Okay. So make sure to watch my volume profile video. It'll cover that extensively and show you guys how to set it up on your chart. All right. And, when we were taking profits on calls, we were looking here for this volume gap. And I said, hey, we're either going to blow quickly through this level to the upside or it's going to be a wall. Right. We blew through to the upside and we approached our next volume gap. Right. And our next volume gap was right here in between about 380 and 377, 378 on SPY. Okay. So, we saw that we had bullish divergence in the past where you create a lower low and a higher low on the relative strength index. The RSI over here is going to show you the strength of a stock at its current price level, right? So if the price is dropping, but the strength is growing, that's an indicator you may see some bullish activity, right? And plus, it was below 30 on the RSI, which is oversold, right? Now, just because it's oversold doesn't mean it can't drop more, all right? It was very oversold here and still went much lower, right? Well, here we're seeing that we're overbought. We're above 70 on the RSI, okay? And what do? We create a higher high. So we have a high, higher high here. We have a high. We have a lower high here. That's what's known as bearish divergence, right? So we do that, and that's another indicator that we're going to see some bearish activity, right? And yesterday on Thursday, we got a pre-market drop, we got a bounce, and then ultimately we got this huge move down, okay? Jobs report came out today, NFP, non-farm payrolls came out today, and those are huge catalysts that everyone was prepared for and that we were thinking would drag down the market, all right? So that was our first signal, right? The bearish divergence. We got the rejection at the volume gap, weren't able, so that it created the wall, right? Previously, we talked about how it's going to move quickly through the area or create a wall that it's not going to be able to move through. All right. And look at what we did. All right. We went through the volume gap super quick and flushed to the downside with the massive rug pull. All right. And, it was expected to see a move quickly through the volume gap over everything that we've been, discussing in this video already, right? The other key indicator that we had was instead of bouncing off of the bullish divergence trend line like we've done multiple times in the past, we blew right through it. Okay. So, we are very oversold as we were here in the past. And look at every time we've been super oversold. All right. Just because we're oversold doesn't mean that that we can't drop further. Right. And so that's really what I'm looking at. And just because you're overbought, like we were here, doesn't mean you can't go much higher, right? We went from 368 all the way up to 378, and we were overbought at those levels. Okay. Eventually, you have to look for the signals that are going to show you when you can get a reversal, right? So we're able to spot the reversal signals here with the wedge pattern and the bullish divergence. And we're able to spot the signals here with the bearish divergence and the volume gap. All right. Now, I mentioned the head and shoulders earlier. I'll go ahead and draw that for you guys real quick. And, here was our left shoulder. Here was our head. All right. And here's our right shoulder here. And it forms an unconventional, a little bit of a sideways. So you got to turn your head kind of like this. Okay. But nice head and shoulders. Boom, boom, boom. And we got the play out perfectly. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see a slight bounce, possibly back up as we recover. But remember, when we're oversold, it doesn't mean that the stock can't head lower, right? So what I'm going to be looking for as my next signal is I'm going to see, are we going to create some bullish divergence? Okay. Are we going to come down possibly to these levels, right? In between this area and create a higher low at some point in the future? If we do, then that'll be my next signal to possibly get out of these short positions and look at getting some long positions. All right. Hopefully you made it to the end of the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, okay? Because I'm going to be posting market updates like this as frequently as I can, all right? I try to upload every day, at least every other day. But I'm a regular person. I have a regular life, and I'm not YouTube famous yet. So, if you want me to make videos every day, all day, get me to 5,000 subscribers. That'll be the next step, and then 10K after that. Subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. Link in the description below to join the Options Trading Tycoons Discord, where you can gain access to our callouts. Okay, so if you want to be able to figure out these plays here, these $20,000 plays that we're making frequently, you can get our entries here in the plays tab, right? Where we have suggestion plays, we have nest eggs. Okay. Those are like little slow cookers. All right. We have small cap call outs for plays underneath $200. So if you have like less than 200 bucks in your account, you can still we're still posting trades in there that you can play and buy one contract that would be less than 200 bucks. Got the stock call outs tab and the call outs tab for the majority of the plays. All right.